From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Friday, August 28th, 2026. I'm Steve Prentice. Manchester Airports Group suffers cyber incident. The operator of Manchester Airport, London Stansted and East Midlands airports announced a breach that involves the theft of customer data relating to car parks, lounges and fast-track bookings, as well as in-airport Wi-Fi sign-ups. Specifically, the stolen data includes customers' email addresses, phone numbers, vehicle registration numbers and postal codes. The Manchester Airports Group said, quote, neither it nor the affected system held customers' bank or payment details, end quote. It stressed also that passenger safety and aviation security had not been compromised and that airport operations remained unaffected. Its online booking service has been temporarily suspended as a precaution, and no mention of the group responsible has yet been made. ATF suffers data breach. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives has confirmed that it recently experienced a cyber attack, calling the breach, quote, a major incident, end quote. The agency, which operates within the Department of Justice, which itself has been suffering a series of intrusions, appeared on the leak site of the Qilin ransomware gang on Wednesday. A spokesperson for the ATF told Recorded Future News the issue, quote, involved a standalone computer system containing information about targets of ATF investigations, end quote, and this was not connected to any other ATF systems, including any case management systems. Clothing retailer Carhartt suffers data breach. Sensitive data from nearly 13 million accounts stolen from the company earlier this month has now been published by the Shiny Hunters extortion group, according to Have I Been Pwned. Representatives from Carhartt have not yet confirmed the claims made by Shiny Hunters regarding an attack that occurred on August 13th and which involved more than 50 gigabytes of documents containing a wide range of customer, employee, and corporate data. The extortion group released an archive of the allegedly stolen records on its dark website after the company refused to pay up. Microsoft delivers fix for Windows 11 crashes and gaming issues with an interesting twist. This fix is in regard to system crashes and gaming issues on Windows 11 devices that return an exception access violation error. While it was initially believed that the August 2026 updates might have been behind these problems, Microsoft later blamed them on peripherals with built-in RGB lighting, adding that such lighting devices, quote, may install drivers or code components with file names similar to those used by Microsoft. In addition to the rollout already underway, a driver block will also be included in the September 2026 Windows security updates and other future releases. Huge thanks to our sponsor, ThreatDown. SMBs face enterprise-level AI-driven threats every day, often sacrificing robust security in favor of operational agility. You don't have to choose between moving fast and staying protected. ThreatDown bridges the expertise gap, replacing fragmented legacy tools with proactive 24/7 MDR that scales with your business. ThreatDown. Enterprise-grade defense, built for businesses like yours. Australia arrests 2 alleged Team PCP members. 2 men, both in their early 20s, have been arrested and charged by Australian authorities in relation to their alleged affiliation with the cybercrime syndicate that is believed to have caused financial losses totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. In short, Team PCP compromised major software supply chains and developer security tools to siphon over 500,000 corporate credentials from compromised CI/CD pipelines, transforming corporate software pipelines into data harvesting networks. Police now are, of course, investigating the seized equipment for further information and evidence. 3 10.0 Ubiquity security flaws fixed. The company, which manufactures wireless and wired data communications products, has patched 22 critical vulnerabilities, 3 of which were rated 10 out of 10 and have CVE numbers, and which would have allowed a hacker to access privileges on the device or application. All but one of these 22 vulnerabilities affect the Unify line of products, that is UNIFI. The company did not immediately respond to a request for comment about whether it had seen any of the exploits used in the wild before they were patched. CISA adds 6 exploited flaws to its KEV. The agency on Wednesday added these 6 flaws to its known exploited vulnerabilities catalog, including a high-severity security vulnerability impacting Citrix NetScaler ADC and NetScaler Gateway, citing evidence of active exploitation. Also included a remote code execution vulnerability in Microsoft SQL Server, an out-of-bounds memory write vulnerability in Linux kernel, a privilege escalation vulnerability in Red Hat Automatic Bug Reporting Tool, and a deserialization of untrusted data vulnerability in Ajax.NET Professional. A link with additional details about all of these is available in the show notes to this episode. Unexpected chat between OpenAI agents led to Hugging Face hack. According to reports published by OpenAI and an independent AI research firm METR regarding the now infamous Hugging Face hack, quote, more than 1,200 AI agents within OpenAI started unexpectedly communicating, leading to a large group banding together in order to hack into Hugging Face, end quote. Describing the scale of this action as, quote, extraordinarily complex, end quote, one of the reports says, quote, a total of 1,206 AI agents that were meant to be kept isolated from one another began communicating. They did so by sending more than 70,000 messages on an unsanctioned message board, which enabled more than 700 agents to take part in a collective effort to attack Hugging Face. As for why the agents began communicating in the first place when they were not supposed to, METR found that the communicating agents had, quote, unintentionally been given an impossible task, end quote, forcing them, the agents, to cheat in order to resolve their command. If you have some thoughts on the news from today or about this show in general, please be sure to reach out to us at feedback@cisoseries.com. We would love to hear from you. I'm Steve Prentice, reporting for the CISO Series.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to CISOseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.